Oh my God. Oh, it's day 2 at the Showman show. I've just had a great night's sleep in one of these fantastic bedstays. It's very comfy, and I'm about to come out and chat with Peter, the man behind these very comfy, very luxurious beds. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
You good?
Thank you. Yeah,
I liked that it was comfy.
oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's quite springy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. We don't need a wooden flooring in it, bed flooring. It's like a sort of hammock. So it gets quite comfy, and the only thing is that we have 4 centimeters of foam in it, and that's just to insulate the cold from your back.
Right.
So you won't get awake of the cold.
Because I was looking at it and I thought, okay, right, it doesn't look like a mattress. It looks thin. Is this going to be comfy? Am I going to get a good night's sleep? But like as you can see, I look radiant. I've had my 8 hours. That was fantastic. Right. So tell me about these beds. You came up with the idea about 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago I came up with the idea. The Dutch government asked me to if I sold beds. I didn't know. I don't have any beds, and then I invented this one. And the refugees at that time were complaining about the privacy, and I thought, okay, I make something with curtains in it. People in the festival world saw the bed and they say, hey, it's actually a good thing. Maybe you have to fancy it a little bit up and look if it's something for in the festival and the sport events. I said, okay, let's do it. And then after 2 years of developing it, last year it went. We were finished with it, and then we are ready for selling it throughout the world actually.
Okay, so it started off in Holland, and now you've had orders from Germany, from the UK.
Yes.
You're all over.
Yes.
Plans soon to, I'm sure, conquer the world, really?
Yes, we want to conquer the world. We want to conquer the world, and we are actually looking for UK rental partners. We have already a distributor here.
Did you hear the man? He's looking for UK rental partners. A wink, wink.
Yes.
You have to wink at the camera, Peter, at that point.
Yes. UK rental partners, please call. There is a distributor already here in the UK, in Glasgow. His name is Joe Bailey from Bailey's Marquees, and let's start it off. I'm ready for it.
Right. Okay. So let's talk a bit about the beds then. So obviously here, this is kind of the traditional bunk bed style. How many can you actually pile on top of each other? Is it a maximum of 2 beds, or can you go higher?
Pile on top of it so that
So we've got 2 beds here. Can you put a third on top? Can you go higher?
No.
Okay.
No. It's still for 2 beds, and actually there is we can do also 1 bed on top, and then you have a desk underneath with a chair. That's actually in the tent next to this tent. There is another one.
Should we go and have a look at that?
If you want to.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
want to.
Perfect. So all.
These are beds in a tent, and that's a tent on beds. But I will show
okay.
you. I will show you.
Okay, so obviously one of the big, I would say, selling points of this is they're easy to erect, they're easy to take down, they're quite flat pack, so they're quick to set up, I'd imagine.
Yes, very quick to set up. You don't need any screws, you don't need any tools, and there are no left or right parts, so everyone can do it. In about 5 minutes I can show you how to do it, and then you can do it yourself.
Even my girlfriend, she could make it. Now I have to make all.
Your girlfriend can do it.
I have to make all the furniture in my house. Even she could do it. Okay, so here we are. We have. Oh, I see what you've done. Okay.
The bed is you have the bed above, and then you have a desk underneath, and this is actually the beds who are part of the construction, and you put on the rooftop. And this is for glamping things and so on. They think it's a good idea for that.
And would this be for, say, people working in the construction industry who might have to do some work, and obviously, they're sitting down, they're doing their plans, and then obviously they need to get a night's rest.
They don't want to have don't want to sleep in a bunk bed with someone underneath them. They come in units of 2 by 2 with 1 bed, a desk, and a chair with it. And there are smaller lockers like that one. And then you put it on underneath, and so they have their own space of 2 by 2 with 1 bed, 1 desk, 1 chair. And they really like that.
Okay, so obviously, you're really equipping all sorts of people. So we've got the table here, the chairs, we've got the lockers, have you just mentioned. So anybody staying can put their valuables in here, and then obviously you can get your night's sleep. So what kind of people and customer does Bedstay target? So is it builders? You talked about refugees as well.
Refugees, that's where it all started with. But actually now, okay, it's still for refugees, but we are looking for festival people. We're looking for crew, not even on festival, but even in the construction sites, so on throughout Europe. Yeah, many people there where temporary sleeping space is needed. Their bedstay is a good option.
And what about?
And it's a cheap option actually.
So talking about price, is this something that you sell or something that you hire and rent?
I'm the manufacturer and I sell. But what we do is we sell it to throughout the world. We are looking for distributors, and then they going and to rent it out. And what we do is with the beds, we have an online reservation system that comes along with the bed, so people can very fast make quotations, and that would help them in the business with all marketing kinds of things.
Right. Well, do you know what? You've told me a lot of information there.
Yeah, you're tired again.
I'm just tired, so I'm just gonna go for a little rest.
Yeah.
Okay. It's lovely meeting you, mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night. See you later.
Good night.
I'll see you in the morning. Okay. Bye bye.